in this group right now. Jimmy White against Show You Long. It's about to go 4-1. It would seem to Zhou, who's 4-0 up. Jimmy's a long way in front in the next, we'll let you know. Judd Trump 3-1 down in his match. Shortsnooker Athorn, he got to the semis back in 2014 of the 6 Red, so as I say, he's not been on the Pro Tour, but in this form of the game, he seems quite dangerous. And Ricky Walden's 4-0 up against Hai Long Ma in their match. That's in Trump's group.
Oh, it's an excellent safety, isn't it? Giving him a lot to think about. Not often you see Tepchanu taking a minute to think of a shot. But doesn't want to go 4-3 down. Got the pink. And she don't want to replace these, I can tell you. It could take a while. Please do me a favour, she's saying. Yeah, he's also thinking that if he does have them replaced, he can clip the edge of them reds and put himself in trouble. So he's taking this on, and you can see him talking to himself down there. I didn't really want to play that, but didn't want to have them replaced either.
Yeah, it was an acute angle to the middle. He didn't get it, so Tepchaya looking to pick up the pieces here. If he wins this tournament, I'm sure we'll be seeing the shirt again in future events. There was a player years ago, Lee Richardson, he was known as the shirt because he used to wear very colourful shirts.
Yeah, still does, David. He was wearing them at a recent seniors event. Very flashy. Well, we've had 3 frames, one at one visit. Could this be another one?
14.
Just to say, Jimmy White did win that 5th frame, so he's 4-1 down to Zhou Long in the other match in this group.
20.
Considering bringing the red into play, trying to stay on the black.
21.
I'm not sure if he attempted to hit the red thin. I thought he would have held the spot there. Blue would have gone on the black spot, which would have made it easier to bring that red into play.
27.
Needs a good cannon to the black or red. Didn't get enough side on the cue ball. So this frame's very much still alive.
Well, it's similar, isn't it, to a couple of frames ago when, again, he didn't get on the last red. He did ultimately win it, but only because Tom Ford missed the final pink clearing up. I think the thing in 6 reds, it seems less likely you're going to see many colours on cushions unless it's been a really scrappy frame. They've been so attacking that, you know, everything is kind of there as the dignitaries look on.
Well, he needs this red to go close to the cushion. And that was a very risky way of playing the shot. Now, is this cuttable? Looks very thin, but so did the last shot from Tom Ford. Yeah, good pot. Any colour will do.
1.
In no man's land.
Yeah, it's amazing, really, when you've got 6 to choose from.
He can pot the black, and that's all he'll need.
Right.
Yeah, and Ford would need 2 snookers if it goes in, which it has done.
Well, there's one of them when it's respotted.
It's amazing, isn't it, what can happen?
It is, isn't it? It's a funny old game.
Well, as I say, he needs 2, so it's not terminal if he doesn't hit this. But he hasn't hit it.
Foul. Tom Ford 4.
No, that was a really good chance to get in tight behind the brown. Perfect picture there to see the swerve on the cue ball. Black in a very good place now for snookers. Very dangerous, that. Try and pop the yellow, send the white ball flying all around the table. Could have gone anywhere, that cue ball.
Yes, I think Tepchara would admit he's not the most percentage-minded player in the game.
2.
Now, the reason he's potted the yellow there is because the green was on the cushion, so had he got the snooker, the green would still have been safe. Now, it's back to square one. All the balls are there. If he does get the snooker,
Tom for 2.
No option but to pot the green, and that's another ball he can't snooker behind the brown.
Three. Tom for 3.
He's got to be very careful here not to leave the brown on if he misses it. Caught it full. No problem.
Joey Long has beaten Jimmy White 5-1, so Joe takes his first point from the group. This is the group we're watching now. And Joe's last match will be against Tepchar and Nu. So it's still possible we could have 3 players on 2 points tomorrow. Well, he's escaping, but you always think with these battles with snookers, the longer they go on, the more likely you're going to get the points. Tom Ford trying to channel his fellow Leicester player Mark Selby here.
Nicely played.
Tom for 5.
Well held behind the pink. And this isn't straightforward. The black looks to be in the way of coming off that left side cushion. And just got to be aware of not leaving the blue on if he misses it, but also not leaving the cue ball near the blue so he can tuck up behind the black again. So it's got to play this hard enough to get that cue ball away from the blue. And that's not a good shot. That cue ball needed to be over the right side of the table. Easy enough to tuck up behind the black again now. That was a poor shot from Tepchar. Didn't give it any thought as to what was going to happen if he missed it. He's in the land of the gods here. And he'll settle for that.
It's a very interesting frame now, though, isn't it? Tom Ford worked hard to get the penalty points. He's right back in contention.
Oh, that's not a good one, though. Unfortunate it's gone in, because it would have been an easy pot, but he may have snookered himself.
Well, you just can't get your breath, can you? But it wasn't a good shot, that's the problem. So now he's snookered.
And he has to hit it.
Well, that's incredible. All the work he did to get back in the frame.
Foul. Tapchaya safe.
Well, at least he hasn't gone in off, because that obviously would have been unmissable, the pink. Well, maybe there'll be another twist. I wouldn't be that surprised, actually.
No, it's in a good spot, the black, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent effort.
Just shows you, though, it's obviously a quick fire version of the game, but playing for snookers will take as long as it takes in any format. We've had some real quick frames when it's been breaks, but now this is the tactical side, which is just as important.
Yeah, and just as exciting, really, because had Tom Ford won this frame, having got the snooker, it really would have hurt Tepchart.
Well, his reaction told you what he thought about that. So this frame not done yet.
I'm very surprised at that.
Well, I am. He didn't leave the pink on. Just had enough, it seems. Satha Yathorn. And in that group, the other match, Ricky Walden 4-1 up against Hay Long Ma. But this match is coming to the boil now. Tepchar needs one, Ford needs them both.
Yeah, it's so important to catch those just right. So easy to push them over the left corner. That's another very good safety from Tepchar. The two reds that he can see. Very dangerous to play those two. Cue Ball could cannon that red next to them. Could come off the left side cushion and land up to the red. That's nearest the left corner. That's an option he could play. Well, no idea what's happening here. Tepchar's going to get a chance. Not an easy table to win frame a match from, but this is a chance. Good pot.
Yeah, one thing with Tepchar, he's a brave player. He'll go for his shots. And sometimes, of course, that's been his downfall. But when they go in, of course, it opens everything up. This is his chance to win the match and move closer to qualifying for the knockout phase.
Yeah, missed the cannon and the pink there. Tried to just catch it half ball.
Just on the qualification scenario, if Tepchar did win this match, but then lost tomorrow to Zhou Yulong and Tom Ford beat Jimmy White, then those three players would be all on 2 points. Then it goes on frames. And obviously this has been a close match.
Well, that's what he tried to do last time. Now, is he on a red? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like that red goes, but he's right behind it. What do you think at home? He thinks it goes.
Yeah, it's very tight. But it did go.
Yeah, off that far angle. Very good shot.
So, still going. It must be great to have a tournament in Thailand. Obviously, he and a lot of the other Asian players spend a lot of time in the UK because the circuit is so based there. So the opportunity to come here, first time in 4 years, we've had the 6 reds after the pandemic. Of course, stopped everything. Gets to see family and friends, and they get to see him in this event.
Yeah, still needs both of these reds to win. And the problem is, they're all there for the taking. If he takes this red on and leaves it on, we're heading for a decider, or we could be. Hasn't missed it though. That's an excellent pot. Very brave.
Yeah, that's the thing. As I said, he will go for his shots. So he needs 2 more pots here for victory. He's a very exciting player, Tepchar. There's no question if he's playing, you know, you want to tune in. He was 2-0 down. He made very little impact on the first 2 frames. But it looks like he's over the line in this one. So he is in pole position now to qualify. It's in his hands if he wins tomorrow against Zhou Yulong, which is a tough match. But if he wins, then he, of course, will be in the last 16. And it may be that even if he doesn't win, he'll be in the last 16.
42.
Hardly cues up at the ball. Look at that. Doesn't even bring it back twice.
45.
Pointed at it, brought it back once and fired.
What we can say is Tom Ford will have to beat Jimmy White to stand a chance of qualification.
49. 54.
Well, it's a grandstand finish, this. He potted a great red to get in. He's missed that pink, but it doesn't matter. 54, the break from Tepchar Nu to complete victory over Tom Ford. It was a quick-fire encounter. Some good snooker played along the way, a couple of close frames all